What is going on, YouTube? This is Lamont at Large. I am coming to you from the Oakwood Cemetery here in Chicago, Illinois. Athlete and humanitarian, a master of the spirit as well as the mechanics of sports, a winner who knew that winning was not everything. He showed extraordinary love for his family and friends. His achievements have shown us all the promise of America. His faith in America inspired countless others to do their best for themselves and their country. Folks, this man right here that lies before you, this is Jesse Owens. He is one of the greatest athletes that has ever lived. He is an Olympic champion. He won the gold medal at the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin, Germany, at a time where Nazi Germany was coming into power, where Adolf Hitler swore up and down that the German man was the finest specimen in the world, the fastest, the strongest, the smartest, everything. His superior master race, supposedly, but it all toppled down on that wonderful afternoon in 1936 when Jesse Owens took home the gold medal. And coincidentally enough, when Jesse Owens was participating in the events, Adolf Hitler was nowhere to be seen. He was there to watch all of the events, except for the ones where Mr. Owens was kicking ass and taking names. Yeah, Mr. Hitler had to step out for a while, grab a cigarette, because he didn't want to see his perfect German athletes lose to this man right here, Jesse Owens, a true American, just like the inscription says, just a true humanitarian, and commands all of our respects, folks. Jesse Owens, Olympic champion. Terrell A. Thomas, December 28, 1983 to March 9, 2008. Beneath this sod lies a beloved son and brother who had given out his love to all. Terrell had shelled out and gone home to his God. He lived like a superstar and will be remembered as a legend. We will miss you till we meet again, and together we will make a toast in eternity. Love you, Mother Sharon, Father Oliver, Brother Terrence and Reginald, and Sister Talia and Tamika. Antoine Capri Burnett Jr., October 9th, 1993 to July 6, 2015. Always on our minds, forever in our hearts. Mr. Burnett was shot and killed in the South Riverdale area of Chicago. He died on the same block that he lived. He was taken to the hospital. He was pronounced dead on arrival. Ural Jalen Durant, October 8, 1994 to July 29th, 2016. God took you home. It was his will, but in our hearts he liveth still. Mr. Durant was sitting in his Mercedes-Benz SUV on 79th and Western Avenue. I was actually just over there last week, and somebody came up to the side of the car and just shot and killed him. The car was riddled full of bullet holes. Marquise Cottrell Banks, Money Man, 11/16/1989 to 11/26/2017. Beloved son, brother, and father. Mr. Banks, was a handyman, and he learned how to completely gut a house by himself. He loved anything having to do with working with his hands and using tools. He was known throughout the family, always trying to make a legal dollar. This man left behind 8 children, shot and killed, just standing on the corner. 8 children. The circle continues. This is Devonta Dorsey, Freak Molly, as he's known on the street. This is the cousin of Mr. Banks to my right. He also was shot and killed on June 5th, 2017. He left behind 3 kids. This here lies Otis Clay. This man was an R&B singer, a gospel singer. He had a pretty big hit, When the Gates Swing Open. I put a link to the song in the description box below. Please listen to the song. It's a pretty good song, and he was a very good singer. One of the nicest stones I've ever seen is right here. It's whoever made this stone did a fantastic job to honor this man's history and legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Otis Clay. Beloved daughter and sister Angela D. Wordlaw, July 25th, 1986 to October 17, 2004. Baby Blue. She was shot and killed in Chicago here. The detectives arrested a 17-year-old in connection to the shooting. It was, by all appearances, considered an accidental shooting. Beloved brother Matthew A. Adamuyiwa, also known as Pretty Black. He was a rapper. He was shot and killed on May 30th, 2008 in an apartment complex in Oakland, California. He was into the streets, you know. You're into the streets and you're doing big things. You're hustling and bustling. People are going to look at you and maybe you did something they didn't like. By all intents and purposes, it was a planned killing. And he was ambushed at the apartment complex. Taiwan Mikkel Poindexter, May 18th, 2001 to September 19th, 2015. We love you past the moon and miss you beyond the stars. Taiwan's mother was very, very protective of her son, Taiwan, right here. Perhaps a little too overprotective. His friends would often make fun of him and tease him that he wasn't allowed to go anywhere. They would say, hey, can your mom let you go over here? Ha ha ha. His mom was protective of him because they lived in a bad neighborhood, and as we all know, Chicago is a very, very dangerous city, especially when it comes to being young and being black. And she was very, very overprotective of Taiwan. He didn't even have a Facebook. But on the one day, he said, hey, Mom, please let me go play basketball with my friends. Please, 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 please. And she said, okay, but, you know, please come right back. And unfortunately, he was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting. And that's why his mother was the way she was. Because of this senseless tragedy, this senseless shooting. Luttrell Evans, December 27th, 1982 to December 17th, 2015. You have to invest to be the best. Baldy, the boss. He was a co-owner of a tow truck company, and on the morning of December 17th, he was at work in his tow truck driving down the street, and somebody pulled up to him and shot him multiple times. He tried to drive away. He ended up crashing into a viaduct where he died. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Reginald P. Sanson, September 21st, 1989 to August 25th, 2015. Loving son, father, and brother. A love marked by giving. Mr. Sanson was shot and killed on Dorchester Avenue here in Chicago. Judson Todd Allen, August 5th, 1981 to May 5th, 2018, gone but not forgotten. Whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have eternal life. Mr. Allen was a very renowned chef, very well known in the Chicago area. He was a finalist on the 8th season of Food Star Network, and he also cooked for the likes of Jamie Foxx and Steve Harvey. He was very passionate about food, and cooking was his life. He died on the 5th of May, 2018 of a heart attack. In loving memory of Louis E. Farrakhan Jr., January 5th, 1958 to June 1st, 2018. Of course, a very well-known name, Farrakhan. This is the son of the Nation of Islam's leader, Louis Farrakhan. His son was living in Arizona at the time. He had suffered from a heart condition, and he died in his sleep. I know some of you that watch my channel watch it because you also enjoy going to cemeteries and find comfort in the odd solitude that it offers. And I want to say something really quick. For those of you who like doing this, who like my videos, and to the people, whether they be your friends or your family, and they tell you though that it's weird to go to cemeteries and why do you do such things? It's not weird. Usually the people that say stuff like that are the ones that are doing weird things behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. So don't worry about what they say. And if you can't travel, you have a family, you have kids, maybe you're disabled and you can't travel the way I do, please follow me and my channel. Hit the notification bell. It really helps me out a lot. Allow me to kind of take you with me as I go from cemetery to cemetery. I also do videos about death sites, stuff like that. I also plan on getting into other subjects of the same vein in the very near future. I thank everybody who watches my videos. Without you, I don't, I still come out to cemeteries, but I don't, I don't do YouTube videos about it. I'll just go and look around and leave. I don't ask you for money. I don't have a Patreon, and I do not have a PayPal. But what I do ask you is to thumbs up my videos, or even thumbs down if I do something bad that you don't like. Share my videos on social media where applicable. That's all I ask. Comment. I read all my comments, and you guys know I live stream sometimes, and if you ever have a question, you need to get a hold of me. My email is lamontatlarge@gmail.com. I got a phone number. I don't really answer it because, telemarketers always ask me about my student loans. I don't have any student loans. I've never been to school, really. What are you asking me for? 214-983-8696. 214-983-8696. You could also follow me on Twitter, but I don't really use that Twitter, so I don't even bother shouting it up. Anyways, thank you for watching my video live, but not live, but I'm still alive by the grace of God. I am at the Oakwood Cemetery here in Chicago, Illinois on this dreary, cold day. I got to get going. It's about to rain, and I don't want to get caught in it. Thank you for watching, guys. I always, always appreciate it very much from the bottom of my heart. Peace out.